Um, so today I was wanting to talk to you guys about my trip to the Philippines. Um, I got a lot to cover, so I hope I don't forget anything. After recent events, because right now there's a volcano going off in the Philippines, and so I thought this would be a good time to talk about that. Um, so I was there 14 years after Mount Pinatubo blew its top, and one of the weekends we went up to Subic Bay. So we drove by the mountain, and we could still see the effects of it. There was still everything was still covered in this ash, and I went by one of the rivers, and one of the rivers was completely stopped up. You can walk across the river. It was nothing more than a river of ash. So that was pretty interesting to see. So going to the Philippines, it was like an 18-hour flight. We had a layover in Osaka in the middle of the night. Once we got there, obviously we had to go through like immigration and stuff, or customs, or whatever it's called. That took an hour, and I can't sleep on the plane, so I was tired. And as soon as we got there, we had jet lag, so it took me a few days to recover from all of that. So some things about the Philippines: it's a poor country. There's like children directing traffic just for tips, which was pretty sad. They don't trust the mail, so in order to pay for their credit cards, they would actually have to go to the mall and pay it right there in person. They were scared about security because of there's a separationist movement in the southern part of the country. So for like major malls, we went to one of the malls that had like a bowling alley, roller skate rink. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like one of the largest malls in Asia. And they had a whole bunch of like armed guards out front. I didn't want to take pictures because I didn't want to get shot, but they had like semi-automatic weapons and whatnot. Let's see what else. At the time, I don't know if they still have it now, but they had this idea that you could help traffic by not taking left turns. So everything was, you take a right turn and then you do a U-turn at some point, which made traffic crazy. Like they didn't really want to do stoplights, but there's this one intersection where it was a huge intersection and everyone was going their own way. You try to cross this by like not hitting the other cars. It was chaos. It was absolute chaos. It's like anarchy. It was crazy. I really wish I could have gotten pictures of that or video, but I never did. Let's see what else. So we took a weekend trip up to Hong Kong. And we stayed there for 3 days. And I will talk about Hong Kong in another video. But the country of the Philippines, it's gorgeous. It was beautiful. But it's a little too far away for me to want to go back. But I would definitely encourage everyone to go at least once. At the time, I was staying in Quezon City, which is, I think, just north of Manila, even though I did visit Manila once. And Subic Bay is north of that. So I never went further south than Manila, so I never did get to see the Chocolate Hills or anything like that. I was actually told it was pretty dangerous once you travel further south, so we never did that. I was with my partner at the time, and I want to tell you, I was hit on by both men and women while I was there with her. So what would have happened if I was single and I went? Crazy.